Hello everybody and welcome to a new video. This is Dolphin and today guys we're gonna have a video about Summoner's War. Today we're gonna have a look on how to rune Onimushas. We're gonna have a look on how to rune all the Onimushas. I'm gonna give you some tips about how to build them. Overall, yes, you need to build them a bit differently, all of them a little bit differently, but overall the way to rune them is the same. I'm gonna talk about that. I'm gonna have a look at all of them. I'm gonna show you the ones I have. I'm missing the dark one now, but also I'm gonna give you tips on how to rune the dark one. If you actually are lucky to have the dark one, I'm gonna give you tips on how to rune that one too. But yeah, we're gonna have a look at how I have runed my ones, normal elements, where I use them, and why I build them like that. I just got the light one, so it's probably not gonna be the best one you ever see, but I'm working on it. So I'm sorry if it's not the best one, but I am working on it. Now guys, before getting to the video, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. It is free and support the channel a whole lot, so if you can, please hit the sub button. It really helps. Now we usually go through the base stats and stuff, but we're gonna have a look at them. As you know, there are 4 stars beside the dark one, so this is gonna be level 35. It's not gonna be max. I'm gonna show you my ones though after, but we're gonna talk about how to rune them here, so I can actually move like this and tell you what difference there is between the 5 of them, and little differences you need to keep into consideration when you actually build them. Now guys, if you want, I can make a video for each of them and go in depth on how to rune them and why I would rune them like that, or why I'm rune like that. But overall, I'm gonna talk about all of them and try to keep the video kinda short or shortish. Anyway, I feel like the Onimushas are still pretty good. They got nerfed, they got changed a little bit, but they are still really good. They each of them have a news, and I think they are actually pretty balanced now. In a way, they're actually still really good, but not broken. Because I remember Kaki in the beginning would be like just super broken. Kinky was insanely broken in the beginning. Obviously, it got nerfed. Guess what? I got it. The dark one is really good still, but they're all really good still, like just balanced. So now I want to say something. I feel like the fire one and the dark one are a bit different than the other ones, because I feel like you can build them just pure attack. Kaki is using normal RTA, not as much as it used to be, but it's pretty used still, and also decently using 4-star RTA. It brings a lot of damage to the game. It has a defense break, it has an AoE that does a lot of damage. Obviously, increase the passive is pretty good. Increase your defense by 20% of your attack power when the battle begins, and inflicts damage, additional damage proportional to your defense as well. So defense is pretty important on Kaki. Obviously the attack is very important, but overall, like, every Onimusha won't be able to crit, and the light one, they're not gonna be able to crit on the light one either. So yeah, as I was saying, the fire one and the dark one have really high base speed, 115, and they are pure damage dealers. I mean, obviously Kaki, as the passive goes, like, increase the defense anyway. You can build him as a bruiser, but the base stats are not super high, so it's still gonna be kinda squishy still. Yes, if you use him in RTA, you should focus also on HP and defense. I use Kaki mainly in arena offense, and have him pure attack, slot 2, 4, and 6, attack percentage. It does insane amount of damage. I'm gonna show you the team in arena actually in a second, but that's where I use him mostly. I have him speed tune, and I go triple attack. He does insane amount of damage. If you use him in RTA, probably go HP, attack, or even defense as he goes up. But I feel like, yeah, just honestly, if you use him in RTA, just focus on these 4 stats and some accuracy. Make him tanky with good attack, tankish or bruiserish, and with a lot of attack, and it's gonna work like really pretty well still. The dark one, I feel like the dark one, even for RTA, you can just go pure damage. The dark one has a passive that even if you get CC'd, actually you kinda want him to get CC'd, because if you get CC'd, it first of all does 30% critical hit won't occur, but the damage is increased by 30%, so it does 30% extra damage with the passive. If he's CC'd, he cannot die. When he gets a turn, he cleanses the CC and also does 50% extra damage on top of that. It means that if he gets a turn and he was CC'd, he's gonna kill a few units. At least 1, 2, he's gonna kill them because he does insane amount of damage. He has a lot of base speed, so you can go like speed attack, 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 attack for him. Obviously you're still gonna get some HP, some defense from subs, because obviously there's 4 subs in each rune, but focus on attack, he does insane amount of damage. He's just deleting units. So Dark One and Fire One are more similar. Water, Wind and Light, I feel like you should build them tankish in a bruiser way. Kinky obviously has a passive that you counter attack if the enemy does less than 15% of your max HP. So the more HP he has, the harder it's gonna be for the opponent to do 15% of his max HP. If they don't, he's gonna counter, he's gonna do damage. If they don't have immunity, he can defense break, he could stun if he's on despair. Critical hit won't occur when being attacked or attacking enemy. So they can't crit on Kinky, meaning 50% of his max HP. If he has a lot of HP, it's gonna be really hard to do. So you can see why I mean it needs to be bruiser. Defense is also pretty important, but also attack is pretty important. But overall, you build him like HP, HP, attack, HP, HP, HP with attack subs and defense subs, you know, you build him tanky. Same goes for the Wind one. The Wind one decreases your current HP by 20% at the start of each turn and inflicts additional damage by 15% of the lost HP when you attack on your turn. Critical hits won't occur when attacking enemies, so they never crit, but it does damage based on the HP that you also lost. So I have my one on triple HP, I think, or attack HP with a lot of HP, and the more HP he loses, the more damage it's gonna do. He has an AoE, he has a skill 1 is the same for everybody, for all the Onimushas. They defense break and they heal themselves. So they have self heal, and but Fuki, for example, is really good for siege defenses. The water one is a bit of a, I feel like it might be the weaker one of them all by a little bit, and this because the passive is nice, but it takes a while for the passive to actually, you know, to actually work properly. Increase your attack power by 10% each, up to 250%. So it gets a lot of attack power whenever monster except yourself get a turn. So whenever every other monster in the whole game move, he gets 10% extra attack power. And that's why I'm saying it needs to be tanky, because it's gonna get attacked, and also with time in the game, it's gonna get attack buff and attack power with the passive anyway. So it's gonna be tanky after a little bit in the game, it's gonna be still tanky, but you also is gonna get 250% extra attack power. If you don't kill him straight away, it's gonna do a lot of damage. It's gonna be really dangerous. The problem is it's gonna take a while for him to actually get the passive into place, because in the beginning 10-20% is not gonna increase attack power by much, but 250% is a lot. It's gonna do a lot of damage. 100% base speed, but also he has heals on 2 skills. Skill 2 has an AoE and skill 1 has a defense break. I would build him on triple HP. I would say triple revenge is pretty good, because also it's gonna get focused, because obviously the opponent don't want him to get 250% extra attack power, so they're gonna be focusing streaky. But if you have him on triple revenge, it's gonna revenge, counter revenge, maybe defense break, but definitely heal. So you know, he's gonna self-sustain by that as well. And I mean, guys, for all of them, you can either go speed slow 2, HP attack, whatever, depending, right? Damage dealers, probably speed attack. For the bruiser, speed HP, I will go triple HP probably. They don't need to be super fast, but they need to be decently fast. These two, I feel like they don't need the speed slot 2 unless you need to actually speed tune them with a high speed kind of team. Then yes, I have him. Actually, no, I have him triple attack anyway. But yeah, you can go speed slot 2. These three, they are kind of bruiser, especially him. He's on triple revenge. If he's on triple revenge, it doesn't need to be super fast. But like them two, they can be on speed. But also you might not as well go for speed slot 2 because 100 base speed. If you can get up to like plus 100 at least, then go different slot 2. Otherwise, you know. But overall, guys, for all the Onimushas, you need to focus these 4 stats and some accuracy. That's all. For Kinky, people like to go max res. He awakens into res already. So it's not gonna be that hard to get max res. To avoid CC. If he gets defense broken, also it's gonna be not easy but easier to kill. If he gets attack broken, it's not gonna do as much damage. So 100 res is actually pretty decent on Kinky. Again, guys, I don't believe in res, but resistance on Kinky is actually, I've seen most Kinkies are on 100 res. Now I'm gonna show you my units, the ones I have at least, and I'm gonna show you how I have them rune and where I use them. So the water one is like this. It doesn't have my best runes, to be honest with you. It should be on, how is it built? Oh, speed attack. All right, wrong. I don't mind the attack. The attack is pretty high, but I would like triple HP or even attack HP here. But triple revenge is good. For the artifacts, to be honest, guys, life drain is not bad. Attack proportion close HP is not bad, but life drain is pretty good. But additional damage by attack, by HP, by defense is pretty good because this is a multi-hit, so they're gonna, you know, they're gonna do decent amount of damage like that. For Suiki, I'm gonna rebuild him. I might go and do different videos for each of them, but I would say triple HP or speed HP is better for him. The tankier it is, the longer it's gonna survive, the more attack power is gonna get with the time, you know. So definitely try to go tanky for him. For Kaki, I have him like this. Literally attack. It's not fully grinded, but I use him in arena offense. I use him with Zeros, Tiana, Galleon, him, or Samaf, Tiana, Galleon, him. He does a lot of damage. He does a lot of damage. The artifacts are like this. Additional damage, yeah, additional damage. He does a lot of damage, guys. He deletes pretty much everything. If Galleon does his job, he just clean it out. So Fatal to have more attack. If you go for RTA, obviously Violent is the best way. Violent will be best. But in arena, triple attack is fine, and Fatal is pretty fine because increase the attack even more. The Wind one, I have him on Violent, Destroy. It doesn't have that many. I would like some extra HP, but it's like this for now on speed, HP. He's not fully grinded. He can get extra HP from the runes, from the grinds, also extra defense. Additional damage, as I said, is pretty good for them, but also I would like extra HP, and also Destroy is good because I use Fuki in siege defense. It works pretty decently with me, with Carcano and Ashir. It works pretty well. It gets a lot of turns. Ashir is on Violence, he's on Destroy, does a lot of damage, so Destroy actually makes sense. You can beat them on Will, you can beat them on Nemesis, but Destroy makes a lot of sense. You can go triple HP, to be honest with you, but yeah, that's how it is. Kinky, I have him built just for RTA. I haven't used him yet because I don't have skill ups on him. So I didn't finish to build him, but it's like this for now. It's not even max res, unfortunately, but he's on Despair Endure. I've seen people building him on Violent, which works. Obviously, he gets extra turn, it does more damage, he can defense break, he has skill 2 more available more often, but overall you build him just tanky, honestly. You can go speed HP, you can go defense HP, you can go triple HP. Overall, try to get plus 100 speed at least, and then try to make him tanky with some accuracy, hopefully 100 res. Guys, that is gonna be it for the dark one. Guys, I don't have the dark one, but I would go violent. I would go violent because if he procs, it definitely is gonna kill something. He doesn't need to proc to kill something, the dark one. He does insane amount of damage, but if he procs, he's probably gonna kill something else as well. So I would go for violent, especially because like skill 1 kill defense break into skill 2 is gonna be, you know, it's gonna just delete stuff. Anyway guys, that is gonna be it for the video. I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know in the comment below if you want to see a video on how to rune each Onimusha. We can go more in depth. I would change this. Yeah, the water one was terrible, but yeah guys, thank you so much for watching the video. I hope you enjoyed it, and yeah, I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye everybody, take care guys, stay safe, bye.